old because
Sorry
my
about
mom, oh, you're fine, because my mom introduced me to a skincare person to make sure that I, knew the ins and outs of skincare because I was wanting to wear makeup. And so, I learned at a very young age the things that are very important to keep your skin looking young and feeling young. And believe it or not, the number one thing that you really need to be aware of is your water intake. The amount of water you drink every single day will make probably one of the biggest differences in your skin. And we'll talk about some others, of course, but the water is critical. And most people don't drink the required amount of water every day because they don't like the taste of water. So half your body weight in ounces every single day is what is required for your tissues and your cells and your organs to function properly. And it's also key to keeping your skin soft and smooth and supple, believe it or not. And so if you're like, oh, I hate water, I don't like water, put lemon in it, put lime in it, strawberry, cucumber, pineapple, whatever you need, besides, vodka. We're not making a mojito here or anything. Okay. So even though, that kind of sounds good, right? Let's put some strawberries, some mint, some pineapple and cucumber and call it a day.
at the pool.
But the water is really important for your skin. So if you're not at half your body weight in ounces, get there. And then let's talk about the types of things you're putting on your skin, because like Leah said, your skin's your largest organ. So everything you put on it goes inside of your body and affects every single organ in your body. Whoa. So if you're consuming toxic foods, things that are fried and, greasy and just, processed and things like that. Well, that's one way to, put harmful toxins in your body. But the other is what you're putting on your skin. And your face being, of course, probably the most important thing, right? And that's why I love the Aloe Vera Trio for that, looking at the day and night cream. Like I said, I've been a skincare junkie since I was 15. I'm almost 48. And so for me, it's very important to take care of my skin and to have things that I put on my skin that are healthy for the outside as well as for the inside. And I love David's. I'm not going to go into all that because, of course, he just shared that information. But I love his day and night cream. The day cream is so light. It's creamy, but it's a light creamy. And sometimes day creams can be thick and heavy. And I'll be honest with you, I love eye creams and, I love different washes and toners, but I've never been big on a day cream or a night cream because the way my face would feel. I don't like that greasy, oily face. And this doesn't do that at all. And then, of course, the night cream is a little bit thicker, but yet you just feel so soft, like buttery, silky soft. And you don't wake up in the morning and have greasy pillow and all this kind of stuff, So I love that it is, of course, organic and, all algae, extract seaweed and things like that are really good and safe and nourishing for the skin. But I want to touch base with you a little bit about the Aloe Vera patch, because the Aloe Vera patch, as Leah mentioned, does more than just anti-aging, reverse aging for the skin. Yes. So this is a patch. You wear it at night. It looks like this little round Band-Aid. Okay. It's non-transdermal, which means it's not putting anything into the body. Okay. We've talked about that the other day. Non-transdermal means that nothing goes into the body. So how does this work? This patch works by phototherapy or photobiomodulation. And what that means is the Aloe Vera has its own proprietary blend of organic amino acids and sugars and salt and water that make this crystal lattice. And the aloe vera signals a peptide in the brain. Okay, so completely different than the X39 that I talked about the other day. Aloe vera is its own patch, and it's a patch that you can wear below your belly button, or you can put it right here in the center of your forehead, your third eye, at night at bedtime. Okay, and you're going to leave it on 12 hours. So maybe you put it on at 7 p.m. and you take it off at 7 a.m., depending on your schedule, whatever. It doesn't make you sleepy. It's not a sleepy time patch. That patch is called Silent Nights. This one works, again, signaling the peptide in the pineal gland. If you're not familiar with the pineal gland looks like a little pine cone that's inside of the center of your brain. And that gland is responsible for your intuition. It's responsible for your connection to God.
And women, we need our intuition, women.
Yes, we do. We do. Now, a lot of times that pineal gland gets calcified. It gets kind of like crusted over because of fluoride. So if you're using toothpaste that have fluoride in them, or if you're drinking water that's fluorinated, or if you get fluoride treatments at the dentist, you are calcifying your pineal gland, which means you are dampening your intuitive abilities. Okay, your connections, your creative connections. So you want to look at that and make sure those are some personal care, things that you're not doing, right? And so this patch works to decalcify that pineal gland, signaling this peptide. Something that it does is it helps to reduce oxidative stress in the body. Now we know there's oxidative stress in everybody's body, right? That is what happens if you have too much oxidative stress. Then the cells don't divide correctly and they die, and then you see this aging process. Okay, so reducing oxidative stress in the body helps the cells to be able to divide properly, basically, and just helps you to stay younger, right? To have less cell death in your body. But something really amazing this patch does, and you may have never heard of this before, the Alavita actually lengthens your telomeres. Now, telomeres are the little end caps. The little end caps looks like little maybe shoelaces, the ends of the shoelaces or ends of erasers on a pencil of your chromosomes. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's great. It lengthens my telomeres. Woohoo, what's a telomere? Well, telomeres, you can determine, you can see through blood work, you can actually look at them, right? Specific, obviously, if you're looking for them, asking like in a petri dish, under a microscope, that kind of thing. Telomeres determine the length of your life. So let's say that again. As we age, oxidative stress causes our cells not to divide, right, correctly, so it causes them to die off, the aging process, our telomeres, the end caps on the end of our chromosomes are shrinking. This patch reduces dramatically oxidative stress. It lengthens, that means grows your telomeres, which means that lengthens your lifespan. And reducing that stress in the inside of the body at the cellular level is huge. So not only is this patch reversing the age of your outside, your skin, making it soft and supple and smooth and fine, everything, all those fine lines and everything start to disappear, which is fantastic, right? But it's lengthening your life span. And we know using the X39, Leah, that's improving the quality of that lengthened lifespan. We know this is reverse aging, stop the aging process in its tracks and literally reverse the age. And so I want you to pop up our pictures that you have, Leah.
Yes.
This is going to blow your mind. Okay.
It is amazing.
Who are you doing first?
Laura's coming up first.
Okay, so today I was scrolling through one of the pages. We have a private page on Facebook that for our customers and people that are using and learning about the patch and different things, health and wellness and whatnot. And I saw these two videos. Laura had made a video back in January, and she was making this kind of smoothie, whatnot. And then she made a video yesterday. And I looked at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks so different. So I just screenshotted on my phone 2 pictures from the video as she's in mid-sentence, right? Look at the difference in her since January. Now, she started using the patches last May. I need to get that picture from her. But this was just today. I was just like, oh my God, look at the difference.
Yes. So I'm not sure who's next. Oh, here's mine.
Okay, look at Leah, 9 months. Leah, oh my gosh, girl. You look like you're 30 years old.
That's amazing. I've really noticed, not only my skin, but my body. I've really noticed changes a lot more so just in the last few weeks. It's just been phenomenal.
And what's crazy about this picture is Leah, if you want to talk about like ages, Leah is closer to 60 in her age. Laura is 60. Now, if this is what 60 looks like on almost a year on these patches, sign me up.
Amen.
Seriously? I mean, seriously, this is impressive. Nothing else has changed. You haven't changed anything dietary, right?
No, just
Are you
I've always tried to eat healthy though.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, you haven't done anything radically different, like
No.
juicing, anything different. You're using the Alavita Trio, and of course the X39 Eon, probably a couple other patches, right?
Right.
But that's been the only change in your routine are the patches and the day and night cream.
Yes. I can't wait to see another year down the road. Ugh.
That's
Dang.
impressive.
All right. So here is yours. You've got a nice progression. And this,
Yeah,
this was even done, what, a couple months ago, wasn't it? Your last picture?
Yeah, it was actually, that was back in December. So what with me personally, I had we had moved, transition, and I had gained quite a bit of weight when we moved. Something wasn't quite right, couldn't figure it out. And so in 2015, when we moved down here to Florida from Indiana, I picked up like 30 pounds, and it was not normal, not at all. I mean, I had a carb face, I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't like that. And so you can see I started eating healthy. And then you can see my progression 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that was the end of 2021. That was December that I took that picture. So yeah, I actually, I need to do another one because that's obviously.
Yeah, that's 9 months on the patch as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was December. I started using in May. So May to December. So you can look at 2020 and you can look at 2021 and see the difference in my skin, in my face. No filters, there's no smudging, there's no covering, like, smoothing the lines. That's what it is.
I love it.
And right now I have zero makeup on. Like I have no makeup. I literally haven't washed my face since this morning when I took a shower.
Yeah. Well, girl, I again appreciate you coming on, and I don't know if you're live with us right now. If you'll just type your name down in the chat, and if I think looks like there may be 3 people on, I will send you each 5 days of samples of that X39 stem cell activation patch. I'll connect with you separately in Messenger and get your address and get those in the mail tomorrow. I've got several already addressed and ready to go. And please reach out if you want any information about this amazing trio. It actually has been on a Mother's Day special that ends tonight at midnight. And it retails for about $333, and we have it as a wholesale price with a discount, and you can get it for $134.95. And it comes with 2 sleeves of the Alavita patches, as well as that day cream and night cream. And those, honestly, Stacey, I don't know about you, they've lasted me 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 to 4 minimum. Yeah,
months,
I mean, you definitely not run out of it in 3 months unless you're, like triple pumping or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1 pump is all you need to cover your whole face. And I know my first set was at least 4 months.
It was, yeah, mine lasted a really long time. Well, girl, as always, I appreciate your time and jumping on and sharing some of your expertise with things that you've experienced. It's always nice to hear from other people and from a doctor as well. I know, you're a PhD in integrative medicine and you do all things holistic. And I know that if this was not 100% natural and holistic and helped you, that you wouldn't be using it as I wouldn't be using it.
Absolutely not.
So, all right, girl. Well, you have a great night, and I'll see you in the morning. And I hope everyone else has a great rest of their day.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.